Echo Whiskey Echo, approaching Alice Springs Airport, request landing clearance.
Echo Whiskey Echo, Alice Springs. Runway 12 cleared to land.
So hello, Franca Fredrickson.
Well, hello, Stuart Brash. So you ready to go to the show?
Ready.
Let's go.
Oh, excuse me, madam. I'm sorry for asking. I just had to know. Where did you get this gorgeous cape?
Oh, well, it's actually a skirt, but I like to wear it as a cape also. It's an original from the Sustainable Couture collection launched each year in Alice Springs. This is a Liz Walkup design. My friend Sophie, come here, Sophie. Hey, this is my dear friend. She's also wearing one of Liz Walkup's designs. Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Gorgeous. Alice Springs certainly has some style.
Alice Springs is a desert-smart, dynamic community which, since 2009, has staged this hugely popular event, showcasing innovative and dynamic styles from interstate and local textile artists and designers using recycled materials. The clothes are statement pieces celebrating environmental awareness and say that the wearer cares as much about the planet as she does fashion. Like so many things this year, Sustainable Couture is a digital event. You can view the entire collection right here, right now. Welcome to Sustainable Couture 2020.
Sustainable Couture. What a great concept. It's online this year and our council is thrilled to be a partner.
Celebrated Alice Springs silk painter and designer Liz Walkup and Indian-born fashion designer and tailor Lena Debbie are based in Adelaide.
They've collaborated to bring you the first two stunning garments in this parade. Both are fashioned from upholstery remnants and samples, patchworked together and combined with Liz's beautiful hand-painted silk. And the dress is one size fits all because you can lace it up at the back.
Now, who's this Franca?
Think New York, think Vogue.
Jen Standish White's passion for fashion began as a teenager in Zimbabwe. Now living in Alice Springs, Jen's promoting ethical fashion through her label Couture.
Daisy's dress of sunburnt colours features voluminous, whimsical sleeves and flirty flounces, while Sophie's tulip-shaped dress reveals delicate shades of lilac and purple. Both garments, now reimagined, were classic linen navy dresses, yesterday's news. Embroidered leaves, handmade roses and amber beads provide shimmering neckline accents on Daisy's garment. And note the use of rich lapis lazuli and seed beads.
Franca, are those earrings really made of rusted tin? Now, Franca, who is this colourful Australian? Perth jewellery designer Natalia Rodrigo has channeled her thinking during these uncertain times into quiet reflection on nature. Then, with ingenious determination and the purpose of turning waste to wonder, she's transformed her observations into sustainable, eye-catching accessories made out of coffee pods.
Her reflective weaving collection includes the statement necklace modelled by Salacia, inspired by sunrise colours, which are gold, maroon and red. The fabric neck wrap is made from t-shirt strips. The pendants are also brooches and can be worn separately. A ring, earrings and a hair clip complement the look. Isabel shows a necklace and earrings influenced by the colour of trees and foliage, the lovely greens and browns. And both can be reversed. George, look what you've created. I love it.
Both of these garments are made and modelled by Northwest Tasmanian textile artist and tutor Alki Boonstra. They each tell a story. The shroud is fashioned from eco-dyed cotton, linen and silk noil. The shroud is embellished with words and sayings. One day, writ large in red, relates to the fact that Alki intends to use this garment as her own shroud one day. Liberation pays homage to Alki's Dutch heritage and honours the 75th anniversary of the liberation of the Netherlands after World War II, when many women made celebration clothing from whatever was at hand. They almost always incorporated the national colour orange and blue patches, representing blue sky for hope. Kathy Tobin creates her magic on a sari loom in Maryborough, Victoria, weaving fabrics from multiple strands of found threads and strips of material in colours selected and alternated at random.
The jacket's collar and cuffs were restyled with the same woven cloth as the pants. The cape is woven from 6 sarongs and scarves. The band of blue yarns. Many fine yarns were woven for the pants and the versatile headscarf.
Inspired by the creativity at Eco Fashion Week 2018 in Perth, Kay Daniels from Adelaide was excited to be invited to present a sustainable couture in 2019, and now she's back.
Nina's jacket is made from offcuts. The glorious lining is a treasure that was bought 30 years ago, forgotten and rediscovered in a drawer.
Hobart's Kate Fletcher and Brisbane's Anne Stewart used recycled woolen blankets and dyeing techniques that predominantly are inspired and utilise natural plant materials.
Kate's dyeing using autumn leaves and garaya on her cream blanket is showcased beautifully on the wide straps. The privet dyed blanket hat is made by her friend Cecilia. Anne's used hand-painted wool leftovers to crochet the complementary necklace, and textured water carrier is made from a wetsuit and wool felting. And check out the bags. I love it all. And you've already met her partner in the Flamingo Park fashion label.
Alice Springs textile crafter Marg Johnson has a passion for the handmade and continues a long family tradition of repairing and repurposing garments and reviving their stories.
Megan's outfit incorporates lace from a bedspread given as a wedding present to Marg's mother. And a silk sari is used to line the top and for its pleated trim. The fake fur jacket found in an op shop has been refashioned and embellished. And Kaya's skirt, also made from the sari, has pleats and ruffles that definitely say dancing skirt, and it's finished with a silk tie bow. Grandma's boiled wool jacket has been restyled for Kaya, and the pocket is hand appliqued with sunflower from kimono remnants, and boiled wool and velvet featuring a hat.
He might not be known for his fashion sense, but he knows how to defend the ocean. Former Centralian, now Darwin resident, Carmel Ryan's creations are always a clever combination of repurposing and imagineering. A dedicated upcycler, Carmel has found pre-loved men's dress shirts to be a great source of good quality cotton.
Sophie's floral dress started life as a retro cotton curtain. The other Sophie's striped dress has a full skirt with a bias cut bodice, and it was made from 2 matching, very large men's long sleeve shirts. The left pocket, collar and front band button detail have been worked into the dress design as features. Carmel had fun finding the same colour tones in her collection that found embroidery and wool remnants to make the earrings that sing with the stripes. The made-to-match earrings combine raffia and embroidery thread and wool finds from her collection. Sadly, she couldn't make it to our first show, but she did send this gorgeous message.
Sustainable couture co-conspirator Philomena Harley had to rely on what she had on hand during isolation. Her stash included op-shop finds, her own wardrobe and vintage kimono fabric. Online courses sparked her enthusiasm for cracked earth embroidery, which she has incorporated into one of her tunics as well as earrings.
Both outfits are made from deconstructed large white linen shirts, and you'll spot some gorgeous orange vintage kimono fabric. Jane's tunic has wide side panels made from trousers, and half a shirt sleeve has been used on the front to add interest, and a pocket. There's cracked earth stitching front and back, as well as on the soft linen trousers. Lily's features grey linen on the outer sides, and the vintage kimono is used to embellish, and buttons unite the two side panels at the back. The coordinated earrings are made from scraps of linen and vintage silk and feature the textured, cracked earth, hand-stitched embroidery that Phil so enjoyed doing.
Franca, just quickly before the next designer, can people get behind the scenes and find out more about the designers and outfits?
They certainly can. There's a lot more concept and design detail and information about different dyeing techniques used, as well as how people can have a go themselves. It's all on the Sustainable Couture website.
The godmother of punk fashion has an important message. Sophie Daniels has reached deep into the Alice Springs and online sewing community for inspiration and the skills she has employed in the outfits modelled here today.
Natasha's pinafore is made from a pre-loved deconstructed tunic, worn over a top made from found fabric. The feature pockets were made from material left over from the other garment. The play suit, made by Kay Daniels, is worn by Sarah. Made from op-shop finds, Kay cleverly uses a selvage trim normally discarded as a feature. We saw Kay's other garment, a jacket, showcased earlier. Sophie's sheath is constructed from a recycled bed sheet, transformed by eco-dyeing using natural pigments from local plants, which add subtle colours to the fabric embellished with scraps of her other garment. The handmade polymer clay earrings incorporate native seeds from the designer's garden. She's a New Yorker, and I'm starting to relate to this lady.
Our final designer is a co-instigator of Sustainable Couture who loves to work with blankets and keep her designs simple. She is a socially distant 1.5 metres away from me. It's Franca Fredrickson.
Cut the sleeves off an op-shop denim jacket, line it with a sheepskin look blanket, and voila, you've got yourself a snug, chic look. Letitia's wearing a hug. A black and white jacket made from a beautiful mohair rug was passed on by a friend, and I had to patch a couple of little bits, but otherwise like new. The back's longer than the front to add interest, and features include the angled lapels, the gorgeous green button, and the matching beret complements the cosy winter outfit. Coming down the plain steps, Charlotte's wearing a coordinated blanket jacket featuring cross-stitch, hidden pockets and the headbands trimmed with the denim bow and feathers. Jessica's blanket jacket's trimmed with hand-stitched flowers and her headband features denim bow to coordinate with Mum's.
Yes, Captain. Ready to go? No problems. Attention please, all our high flyers. Our trip to Alice Springs for the Sustainable Couture 2020 collection launch is now over. Conair Flight 00001 will be boarding shortly to wherever in Australia the borders are still open. Let's try Uluru. But remember, wherever you travel, please make sure to check out the Sustainable Couture website, which invites you to explore a world of eco-possibilities. We look forward to seeing you there. All aboard, please.
Sustainable Couture. It's a stitch in time, saves 9. That's what my mother said. It's about waste not, want not. It's about our environment. It's about proper wages and conditions for workers, particularly women who work in the textile industry to produce all these cheap, fast clothing. The way forward is Sustainable Couture. It's about reusing, refashioning, pre-loved, beautifully made textiles.